Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I've had like a sit down video. I'm filming this before I filmed my Project Pan update. So yeah, but this is going to be basically an extra video for Sunday or Friday. I don't really know because I feel like if I post on Sunday and Monday then that's 2 days, but I felt like doing this video and I kind of wanted to be able to edit it down and get it out a bit earlier. Today I'm going to do basically a palette flashback. I've seen a lot of people do this. A YouTuber that I've just got into, Kelly Gooch? I don't know, I feel like I'm saying her surname wrong. Anyway, she does old palettes with new looks, and I thought I would just revisit one of my palettes that I haven't dipped into for quite a while. And today I'm going to do like a higher end one, but I felt this could be quite a good like little extra video within the week whenever I had time to do this. Today I thought I'd focus on my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I haven't used this in a hot minute, but this was probably my first kind of proper higher end purchase that I purchased myself with my own money. So I really wanted to use this today and just have a little flashback. So I'm going to take the shade Divinity and I'm just going to use this to plop it all over my eyelid just to kind of set because my skin is a bit dewy at the moment. So just to give me like a little bit more of a transition shade, I'm going to take the shade Cashier Chew right here, which is more of that like lighter shade. Sorry if you can hear the airplanes going over my head, there is really nothing that I can do about that. But this shadow, I remember, was always so underrated because in the pan it looks quite light, but on me it makes quite a nice transition shade, as you guys can see. It's just a very, very subtle difference, but you can definitely tell that's added some darkened depth to the eye. I'm going to take the shade Mocha now. This is a really nice, like rich brown kind of shade. I never use this too much. And to be fair, I couldn't tell you why I didn't. I just obviously wasn't feeling this shade. I actually really like that shade. Why did I never use that shade? I don't know. I think I'm going to take a bit more of Mocha and I'm going to take a little bit more across my lid to about halfway. The shade Bod Oaks, this one right here. Just deepen it out a little bit. I'm just kind of fluffing that right into the outer corner, as you guys can see. And I'm going to take it halfway through my crease. This is just going to help deepen the look, add some more definition. Now the good thing about these bronzy shades is with my blue eyes, they're really going to make my eyes pop. I'm just mixing both of those shades on the same brush. I'm just running them underneath my lower lash line about 2/3 of the way across my lower lash line. I'm going to take this shade up here, the Morseless Chip shade, which is just a stunning little bronzy shade. And the bronze will really catch lovely. It will catch really nicely in the sun. I've got loads of people in my school are doing their art exam right now, so they've got 2 days full of art, tomorrow and Thursday. And a lot of my friends are actually doing that exam. I personally just can't draw to save my life. So I never kind of got into art, but I wish them all so much luck because this is our like final time now. But I am just gonna pull in a shadow basically. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna pull in Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 palette. I really love this palette. You guys can see all the huge dents in here. But I'm just taking the shade Rays down here, which is like still a coppery colour, but I'm just gonna pat that a little bit over the top. And there you guys can see it's just a little bit more light, and that's just what I'm really looking for. I just want a little bit lighter just in the front little portion of the eye. Then I'm going to take the shade Satin Sheets. I'm just going to chuck that on my inner corner just a little bit. There we go. And this was always my favourite go-to highlighting shade in the palette, and I'm just going to tuck a little bit under my eyebrow. Really nice. It's a bit wet. I'm just going to go and touch up my base. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I just went and added some more bronzer because I feel like when you have this warm of a bronzy eye, you need a bit more bronzer than what I had on. But yeah, the eyeshadow looks so pretty. I'm really happy with this look. I think it's so pretty, and you can definitely like deepen it up more. Another thing that would be really cool to add, or that I like to add when I'm doing these more smokier bronzy eyes, is a blue pencil liner in the waterline. I'll actually add it now so you guys can see the difference. I just love the look of that blue liner in the waterline. Also as well, of course, using black liner if you want it to be more smoky. If anybody's wondering what my lip is, my lip is the Lacquer & Co Cloud Lip in Daydream. I guess I'll see you guys in the next. I'm thinking of doing a pink into purple look. So on the lid, I think I'm gonna go from either sprinkles, so probably like sprinkles in the inner corner, then cotton candy in the first third of the eye, totally fetch in the second third, and then on the outside black currant. But at first I'm going to do some crease work just to ensure that nothing goes wrong. I'm taking the shade Divinity up in here to just run a base colour across my lids. I'm going to take the shade Cashew Chew just on my little brush, same brush as I used earlier. Just going to blend that through my crease. Then I'm taking the shade Almond Truffle, which is the only shade in this palette that I have pan on. Just taking that shade, it's darker than the other one, it's also quite cool toned. For more precision, I'm taking my Ruby brush, which is this one right here, which is quite small. It's a little bit dirty, but it'll be fine. And I'm going to take the shade Mocha on that. I'm going to take the shade Mocha, and just to take away a bit of the red, or the pinkier tone from Almond Truffle, I'm just taking that and I'm just fluffing that right into the crease. Taking the shade Malted, which is a cool toned darker brown. And I'm just deepening out the outer V, the very slightest bit, and very slightly in the outer part of the crease. Yeah, I'm going to cut the crease. I'm using this accent face brush from Real Techniques, and I am taking some of my Revolution Pro Concealer. I'm not going to put it all over my whole lid, I just want it in the first portion where the lighter shades are going to be. Just because I don't want to break up my crease work too much. Then I'm taking the shade Sprinkles, as I said before, and I'm just going to pop that in the very, very first portion of it. And I'm taking the other side of this paddle brush, I'm taking the shade Cotton Candy, which is just the tiniest bit darker, it's this one here. And I'm just patting that all the way across the centre of the lid. Yes, so now that I've kind of copied that onto this eye over here, pink shade Totally Fetch, I'm taking the same brush, and this is just a more vibrant deep pink, and this is going kind of, yeah, right in the center of the eyelid, just to blend the cotton candy into the purple better, just because it's quite a light shade. So the shade Totally Fetch is just here to kind of help the blend into the purple be a bit smoother. And then I'm taking the shade Blackcurrant, which is this one right here. It's a glittery one, which is why I'm putting it on the lid and not through the crease. That's why it was important to deepen the crease earlier with Malted, so that the shade Blackcurrant didn't look out of place. It's just that I'm getting quite a bit of fallout and I don't really want the fallout. Alright, so on the lid the purple shade doesn't look as purple. I'm not really too impressed with this purple shade, you know. When I used this palette I remember not really using the purple shade, so I've never really had like an experience with it, I don't think. But that is kind of like the look completed. Taking the leftover product on my Ruby brush, which has just got those crease shades in, I'm just running that right underneath my lower lash line, and then I'm going to repeat the colour sequence that's on my lid here, from like the pink to bright pink to the purple on my lower lash line. Just did the lower lash line. This look I actually really like. At first I wasn't really feeling it, and then I'm going to just add a final touch, which I've been really enjoying adding to my lips recently. I'm just adding the Sky Blue, is it Sky Blue? The LA Colours Sky Blue Crayon into my waterline. I've been really loving the look of this recently. And then finally, just gonna add a coat of mascara. Girls with Attitude Fantasy Fairy Lashes, which look like this. I've never tried these ones, but I have heard that they're very good. So I'm just gonna pop these on, finish off the rest of my face, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I put these lashes on and they were super easy to apply, but yeah, I really like this look. I feel like the lashes really made the look come to life. This is the completed look. It's just super pretty ombre pink lid with a natural crease, and I really love this look. I think it's so pretty, and I've been loving playing with colour recently, and this is something very different that I don't remember ever doing with the Chocolate Bonbons palette from Too Faced, so I'm really happy that I got to experiment and play with the palette again, because this look I really love. Okay guys, so I thought I would create the final look for this project. I'm very sorry if you can hear the birds in the background or any kittens meowing. One of my cats had kittens. Shadow had kittens. Our newest kitten had kittens. She had a litter of 4. Sadly, we lost one in that litter. She was born with a swallowing problem, so she couldn't swallow the milk that Shadow was producing for her, which is really sad, but we've buried her, we've done the proper thing, we've done the right thing, and yeah, it was sad, but we've got 3 babies and they're very cute. Again, I'm in a different background. I'm in my dining room again, and Jesus, what is that lighting? There we go. I'm in my dining room again. I carry on not being able to film upstairs because like my family are home or they're sleeping and I just don't want to wake them up. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and take the shade Divinity. I'm gonna swipe that all over my eyelid. This eye look is gonna be really easy. I was debating on doing a super smoky eye or a simple way to wear colour, and I decided on a simple way to wear colour that's not too out there. So yeah, sorry if you want to see a smoky eye, but if you do want to see a smoky eye using this palette, then please let me know and I will definitely do a video with a smoky eye with this palette. I'm just going to take the shade Cashew 2. I'm going to run this through my crease. It's a very natural crease shade, as you guys would have saw because I used it in one of the other tutorials that I did with this palette. It's just going to deepen up the crease very lightly of my eyes. You can see the difference between the 2 eyes. It's going to take a little bit of the shade Mocha, which is this one down here. Which I used, I think, in the warm eyeshadow look. I don't actually remember. I'm filming these like quite far apart from each other. Yeah, but I'm just gonna place some of this in the crease just to warm it up. You really don't have to do this crease work because the bit that I'm gonna do with colour really doesn't involve the crease, but I just like to add the tiniest bit of definition on my lids before putting on what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna repeat those 2 steps on my lower lash line. I'm just gonna take this flat brush, if you guys can see. It looks like this. It's like a flat, thin brush. And I'm gonna use this to take the shade Totally Fetch, which is the hot pink in the palette. And I'm gonna draw this on like a liner, like an eyeliner, and add a wing. The wing is optional, but I feel like it works better with the wing, but you know, personal preference and all that. I feel like I might hit pan on Totally Fetch if I were to work on this palette. So that's how I'm doing the wing. The wing doesn't have to be perfect, which is what I like about doing wings with eyeshadow at the moment. But what I do then is I just take a little smidgen of that pink and I just run it right next to the lash line. But I just think that it works really well at just connecting the wings. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here and would like to see more videos from me, and I'll catch you guys all in my next one. Bye!